Hey guys, what I have today is a little bit of information for you guys on drinks that are going to be discontinued in the near future or slightly reduced in production and distribution. Now, first off, I'm just going to remove this, I suppose. M80 is said to be discontinued sometime halfway into 2013, so it will still be produced from now till then, and then it'll still be distributed. You'll still probably be able to find it at least into 2014. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Um, Now, depending on the success of the Zero Ultra, the Absolutely Zero is set to be discontinued, kind of just taken off the market because they don't really need that, plus the low carb, plus the Zero Ultra. Now, speaking of the low carb, if I'm correct, within a year or so, all low carbs will be low cals. So they're not going to be making low carbs anymore. Right now, I think they have that up in Canada and a couple other European places. It's still low carb in America. It probably will change in about a year. But if Zero Ultra sells better than Absolutely Zero, they're gonna discontinue it. There's that. Chaos. Oh no, I should get to this one first. Rehab Protein is going to most likely be discontinued within the next couple of months. It doesn't sell very well. If you go places and you see places that have Rehab, you're not really going to see this because it's not a big seller, so a lot of places don't stock up on it, which means it's going to lead to its discontinuation. That's what happened with Mixed, which you know has been discontinued. Chaos. It is not set to be discontinued anytime that I know of, but it will be reduced in production and shipment. So whereas you go to, let's say, a Speedway and there'd be 3 rows of Chaos, you're probably going to see 1 row of Chaos. They're going to keep maybe 124 packs worth, and every time they get a new shipment, they might get a new one, maybe every other time, depending on how well they sell. But that's what it's going to look like for Chaos. Then we have Assault. Same thing's going for Assault. Apparently it took a hit. I don't know why. I guess because of other energy drinks. I think. Well, no, I don't think that actually has anything to do with it, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, so Salt's taking a little bit of a hit. I wouldn't say they're going to have a bad reduction as Chaos by any means. I think you're still going to be able to go find a 2-row thing, but I know that you cannot find Assault very many places like you used to. Like you used to be able to walk into any old, what have you, corner store, drugstore, gas station, and you'd see an Assault with the regular original Monster. You don't really see that as much anymore. They aren't as prevalent. I have not seen Assault at a couple of speedways that I know stock them regularly. One of my friends, when we went hunting, was rather surprised to actually see Assault. So that's just an indication. I don't think they're going to disappear anytime soon. And I don't think the reduction is going to be as bad as the Chaos, but I know they are cutting back on Assault a little bit. And then that leaves Mean Bean and Mocha Loca. I don't think they're going to be... What I told you is stuff that I know, but, this is my personal opinion. Mocha Loca and Mean Bean. I went to a Speedway yesterday, the one by my school, which is, the one I always go to, because they don't have those cans. And I thought, okay, now would be a good time to get them, I suppose, simply because they're everywhere. They're so common. I walked in there, and they were out, both rows. It said 2 for $4 on the Mocha Loca and the whatever. They were just gone. There was no Monster Java whatsoever at that Speedway, and I was like, what? So I went to go check another 7-Eleven, nothing. So I don't know if they're discontinued or they're just hot sellers all of a sudden. But I think the 2 days before I was there, they had it full both rows, and then they were just both completely gone, which is kind of gay because I wanted them. I want to put them in my collection and do a little review for you guys, but they didn't have them. So that's my video about the discontinuations and the reductions, like I promised. If I learn anything else more, I will let you guys know. I don't really know too much about anything nitrous or Java related. I don't know if they're gonna re-release any special flavors. I heard something, but until I know more, I won't really say anything. Actually, no, I didn't like hear anything like they're bringing back Russians or anything. I just heard like they might make a new flavor that was kind of an old one, kind of like how they did with Vanilla Light and Lowball, or Lowball and Vanilla Light. I'm sorry, mix up the order. But yeah, so that was also just a rumor too. So yeah, just forget I said anything. I'm sorry about that. Um, but yeah, so I don't know anything about nitrous either. I know they don't have twist tops anymore. So if you find twist tops, they're old, most likely. I mean, if you want to get them, that's cool. I'm not saying they're really rare because you can obviously get nitrous, but the twist top nitrous, they don't make those anymore. They in America they went to Tab, and I think in Canada they went to the import cap things, and I think everywhere else is import caps. I don't know about Tabs. I'm not sure about Europe. I haven't actually asked anybody in Europe what kind they have, but yeah. So that's that, and yeah, everything else is good. The other rehabs are doing alright. I think green tea is eventually going to go under. That's my opinion on that one. Green tea, I think as soon as you see protein just completely gone, I mean, you don't really see green tea much either because it's not that big a seller, but I don't have any actual news on green tea. Like, I cannot confirm if it is or isn't going under. Based on what I've seen, which is much of it, I'd say, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I think original rehab is here to stay for a very long time, and I think orangeade will probably stay too. I think it's gonna come down to the lemonade plus tea and the orangeade ones. I think the red one is gonna be the last of the newer ones to survive. Um, I mean, the last of the first series where it was like the protein green tea, and then the red one, Rojo. I like saying that. But yeah, so I think the red one's gonna be the last one out of that series to survive. Yeah, that's all I got for you right now. I figured I'd make this video because I said I would, and because I kind of want to get that out there. So you don't really have to go out and stock up on anything. But if you were to stock up, hypothetically, I'd stock up on blues and greens, and if you see M80s, I'd pick up one or two of those and just keep them, whatever. I wouldn't really go crazy like Y2K over this crap because they'll still be around, like, for sure. Like, I'm finding mixed still, and they've been discontinued for like 2 years now. I mean, I can't find them in 16 ounce, but I can find them in 24 ounce. So yeah, that's that video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will bring you news as I get it. So, yep.